Hello everyone. We have a question which says that showing all necessary working, solve the equation 4x minus 11x power half plus 6 equal to 0. It is not a quadratic equation, but if we go for proper substitution, it can be converted to a quadratic standard form. So you can use any variable other than x for substitution, like we have taken y, and instead of this x power 1 upon 2, we have substituted y is equals to x power 1 upon 2. That means instead of this x power 1 upon 2, we can write y. But what we will write for this x? So no worries for that. Definitely when we have written y is equals to x power 1 upon 2, just square them, and after squaring them, this x would become simply x and this y would become y square. That means instead of x we can substitute y square, and instead of y we can substitute x power 1 upon 2. So after substituting the two values for x 4x, that means instead of x y square it becomes 4y square, and minus 11x power half, that means minus 11y, because x power half is y, and we have a constant plus 6 equals 0 plus 6. Now we have a proper standard form of quadratic equation where the value of a is 4, the value of b is negative 11, the value of c is positive 6. Use the quadratic equation, replace the values of a as 4, b negative 11, c positive 6 in the quadratic formula. Simplify it and get the two values of y. Why two values of y? Because the equation had a variable y, so definitely the two answers that we got had a variable y, and definitely these are not the final answer because the actual variable that was there in the question was x. These are basically the substituted variable values, which are 2 and 3 upon 4. Y was equal to x power half. That means instead of y we can write x power half, and we did the same. Instead of y we have written x power half equal to 2, x power half equal to 2, and x power half equal to 3 upon 4, which is the other value of y. But because we need the value of x and we have half over here, so just go for squaring both sides, so that this 2 and 2 could be cancelled, and x is equals to 2 square 4. Similarly here 2 and 2 could be cancelled, and 3 upon 4 when squared would become 9 upon 16. So finally the two values of x, which are basically the solution of the given equation, are 4 and 9 upon 16.